Wintier is up.
First off, Winter marks the hobgoblin attacking him as his quarry. What were the actions required to change my weapons?
Minor action for anything you want to draw or put away.
But it doesn't count as one minor action to put one away and take both out?
One minor action per action that you want to do. So put away the bow, one minor, draw one weapon, a minor, draw another weapon, your third minor.
Or you can just drop the bow.
I think instead I will perform a nimble strike. So Winter performs a nimble strike, slinking past the enemy's guard, back, oh, I can't do that because there's a table there. I'd lose my cover, crap.
Stay in cover and let him attack you with an opportunity attack.
It's he gets an attack of opportunity if I attack him with a ranged, is that right?
That's right.
So I'll still perform my regular ranged twin strike upon him. Winter rolls for a total of 27 and 17. The 27 is 3 damage, with Hunter's quarry damage of 3.
The first arrow strikes true. In return, the hobgoblin bashes Wintier for 11 damage, renewing the slow and the mark.
Right, I guess he got through the defense bonus and the cover. Or maybe cover only applies to ranged attacks? I'm not sure how it works.
No, cover applies to melee.
Okay, he just got lucky.
Well, I mean, Wintier has a base AC of 17.
Right. I still say he got lucky. Because between the cover and the thing, that's like an effective +3. Or +1 and -2 to the other guy.
Yeah, which still brings him up to like Rekoch's baseline AC. So Wintier is down to 21 out of 30. A hobgoblin bashes Rekoj with his flail for 14 damage, marking and slowing the Goliath. Rekoj is down to 47 out of 52. The Warchief shouts again, "I said surround him!" His 2 soldiers comply, surrounding Coltaine once again, before the Warchief tries to attack Coltaine. And he stabs into Coltaine for 11 damage. Has he been doing 11 damage every round?
No, it was 10-10, and this time it's 11.
Oh, okay. You will make feeble slaves! Coltaine is down to 13 out of 35. Coltaine parries a sword. Zook is up, no longer dazed, at 1 hit point, and stuck between a rock and a hard place. Not really, but stuck between a hobgoblin and another hobgoblin.
I'm gonna shift there. Use my second.
So Zook is back up to 9.
And I'm going to go back to my links one.
Coltaine.
Alright. Once again, Coltaine is going to attack the hobgoblin to his north with a furious smash. Oh, but I just, I love rolling low, so that's a total of 12 versus Fortitude.
Not so furious.
But seeing that Zook is actually within range of his inspiringness, Coltaine sends some friendly advice his way. Don't die, Zook! And last but not least, Coltaine shifts to his northwest.
Zook is now back up to 22 out of 35. From the brink of collapse, he is now in decent shape. Zook is slashed for 5 damage, and as another hobgoblin tries to circle around him, the hobgoblin fumbles. Zook is down to 17. The hobgoblin bashes Wintier for 7 damage, renewing the mark in the slow. Wintier is down to 14 out of 30. That ends round 4. Autumn on round 5.
Autumn will attack the hobgoblin with the piercing strike. Fumble.
Rekoj.
Rekoj attacks the hobgoblin between him and Coltaine with an Earth Shield strike. Rekoj rolls for a total of 13, and is very proud of
misses.
himself. But he also performs Nature's Wrath to mark the targets.
Wintier.
So, Winter performs a nimble strike where he slips one tile and attacks his quarry. But he rolls a 19.
The arrow is stuck in the shield.
And then Winter runs behind a table.
Isn't Wintier slowed?
Oh yeah. So, only 2 spaces then, was it?
Yeah.
Winter tried to run behind the table. That's not necessarily a good idea, is it? Oh well, he's got Rekoj's mark, so... Yep.
It's not a bad spot.
Rekoj dodges a flail.
Rekoj is a ninja.
Coltaine parries the Warchief's spear.
Finally!
Rekoj is slashed from a longsword, or by a longsword. For 5 damage, he's down to 42. Zook is up. 17 out of 35.
I'm going to use Grasping Claws on the hobgoblin that's dazed. 21 versus reflex, hit for 8 damage.
And Rekoj, Zook tears out his throat. Coltaine still at 13 out of 35.
Coltaine's really feeling furious now. He's gonna get that hobgoblin between him and Rekoj. No, he isn't. Coltaine's fury has failed him again. It's a total of 11.
Oh man.
And Coltaine will shift. No, he's not gonna shift. He's gonna stay where he is.
Zook dodges a longsword. The hobgoblin bashes Autumn for 12 damage, marking and slowing her. Her 9 temporary hit points are gone, and she's down to 26 out of 29. Round 6. Autumn, no longer dazed.
She's gonna use a riposte strike. 22 versus AC, hit for 10 damage.
Autumn stabs into the hobgoblin.
I'm gonna shift once.
Rekoj.
Rekoj remarks his targets with Nature's Wrath, and then performs an Earth Shield strike on the hobgoblin between him and Coltaine. Rekoj feels just as competent as his great leader, and rolls a 17.
Rekoj does not get past the phalanx formation. Wintier.
So Wintier shifts behind the table. I think he can do that.
Yep.
And then performs a twin strike on his quarry. His first attack is a 14, but his second attack is a 22, hitting for 9 damage.
The second attack hits.
And the bonus on his quarry damage of 2.
The hobgoblin is bloodied. Rekoj dodges a flail. The Warchief stabs Coltaine in the gut for 11 damage, dropping him to 2 hit points.
Does he ever do less than, I don't know, 10 damage?
Let's see. Well, I guess we'll find out next round.